Alright, I'm going to show you how to play The Old Apartment by Barenaked Ladies. I should probably be doing this on electric guitar since they both play electric guitars on the song, but I'm lazy and I don't feel like getting one right now. So the chords of the song are pretty easy. You can find them tabbed out on rockettoldschool.com, but technique also pretty easy, but I'll show it to you. Basically, Steve's is the easier guitar part, sort of. Basically, you just have 2 hits and mute. And then you go into the sort of the bridgy, chorusy part. But Ed's got a little more difficulty in there, but Steve basically plays just the 2 hits and mute pretty much for the whole song for those heavy parts. Ed has a little more variation in his things like that's how Ed ends his those parts when he's going into the slower parts. It's basically I'll show you closer. It's a slide. You have your C add 9, and then just with the one finger sliding up from 1 to 3. And basically, while he's doing that, he's turning off some of his distortion effects on his guitar. So that's basically, it's kind of a cover there, while Steve does the normal mute. And then slower parts, Ed has a little more rhythmic part. Basically, you just have hammers on the E minor 7th there. This is a new thing, it doesn't do this on the album. Some muting there, but it's basically a walk down. And basically, it's kind of a counterpoint to Jim on the bass playing. I can't play the last note because it's down here, but and then Ed does. And they play those together, kind of a harmony thing. So you have the and while he's doing that, he's turning on his distortion and turning off the chorusy effect. Also, on the song, when he plays electric, he switches from a pickup from the bridge. He switches from pickup position 5 on his Stratocaster, which is full bridge humbucker. He switches it to 4 for the soft parts, which is, I believe on that guitar, it's a mix of the 2 inner coils of the 2 humbuckers he has. Off the top of my head, I'm not 100% sure. That might just be single coil of one of the 2 coils. It might be single coil of the bridge. But he switches to that, and the other positions are actually taped off. If you watch, you can sometimes see it depending on what color tape they use. But he switches between 4 and 5. The others are taped off, so he can't accidentally switch too far. But you can notice the sound difference, especially in Rock Spectac. When he's playing the right there you can notice, you can usually tell, because that's when he switches the pickup, you can hear the difference. That's pretty much song. And then you have the bridge, the other soft part. It's similar to the first soft parts. He does the pickup switch, and he turns off the same effects. You get basically, now live he does in the middle of that when he gets to the second one, when he gets to that slide. At this part he's actually switching his pickup and turning on the distortion again, because that's something they do now live. So originally it was just that's the point where they'd kind of go into the distortion, but now they kind of break it in the middle. There's not a whole lot else in that song. At the end of the song, it's just a repeat of C add 9, but you don't use the fingers on the B or E string, so whatever you call that, whatever it's called. That's the end chord for both guitars. The only other difference for Steve's guitar is that he's got that riff in the last first part. It's, basically, I'll show you that closer. On the album and rock spec, it's just straight tempo, and then live now it's kind of with the drum hits, it's kind of off tempo on that last beat. Pretty much it now. And Steve throws in a couple of little riffs in those soft parts where Ed's playing the Steve will sometimes throw in little riffs, things like, you know, things like that, but it's nothing major or notable. Every time he does it, it's kind of different, so it's hard to show you just stuff. But if you listen in, you'll hear it. That's Old Apartment.